Mechi, Cristian Berlanga, María Martínez, Andrea González, Isabela Ponce, Isabel Amador, and I, Alondra González, will introduce you to our STEAM project. Our STEAM project is called Hydraulic Electricity Storm that will be used in the future water park in Guadalupe. Well, to understand our topic better, let's answer some questions. What is piezoelectricity? Piezoelectricity is a type of sustainable energy that can be produced by making pressure over some materials such as ceramics, polymers, and crystals. The most used crystal in piezoelectricity is quartz. When you make pressure over the quartz, it generates voltage that can produce electric energy for later use. Another concept you must have to know is hydraulic energy. Hydraulic energy is a type, this type of energy is created by the potential of kinematic energy produced from running water. This can be also create electrical energy for daily use. Overall, our team is trying to use hydraulic energy that works hand to hand with piezoelectricity. So we can use it to generate electrical energy to illuminate the water park and making it sustainable.
So how does your project work? Well, we create a piezoelectric floor that after making pressure over it, it will generate little voltage that will be stored and then transformed into electric energy. And how are we going to generate pressure? That's where hydraulic energy makes its job. When water falls or is stored in a big container, it generates enough pressure to activate the piezoelectric tile. With this, we would reuse the water from the water park and generate clean energy at the same time.
So, what are we trying to solve? Pollution. Pollution is a great factor for really big problems like global climate change and diseases and bad quality of air. Pollution has increased in Nuevo León by 40% in the last decade, which is alarming since now our air quality exceeds the PM 2.5 levels of particles established by the NOM by 93%. Another problem we're trying to solve is water waste and shortage. We all remember the 2022 water shortage that affected and changed our lifestyles. Thanks to a great effort, this problem is solved, but we have to keep working on it so it doesn't happen again. Our project is not trying to eradicate these problems completely, but to make a great change in our society and help reduce its effects.
Piezoelectric elements are ceramic discs that can generate a little small electrical sign and voltage. This when it's applied pressure or a little vibration. When pressure is applied, it can generate a very high peak voltage but also a low current and a very short duration. We place LEDs, the piezoelectricity resistor of 220 ohms that this is chosen by the capacity of the LED and the voltage that it can generate. So with this, we can prevent burning out all the LEDs and all the system.
For the creation of our project, we will need the following materials. Ceramic floor tile. This will be used on the exterior of a prototype. 3D filament plastic base. With the help of 3D printing, we will create the prototype's base. At great scale, we will substitute 3D printed with plastic and mold to make it more resistant and reduce the material's cost. This base has a special section for the piezoelectric pieces and cables so they don't get wet. Piezoelectric ceramic and quartz. These pieces work together to take the pressure and transform it in voltage. For a prototype, we use some materials like piezoelectric pieces of 20 millimeters, white LEDs, DuPont type cables, soldering iron, tin, and insulating tape.
In addition to this system of piezoelectricity floor, we add some LEDs with a battery so that the spaces or places in this project, when it needs, it can stay turned on the LEDs when the places when it needs to be constantly illuminated.
For today's presentation, we couldn't bring a complete prototype, but we made an estimated cost and inversion that we will need for our project to be actually implemented in a water park. And the materials for each style have a total cost of 740 pesos each one. We consider that the water park would need approximately 200 tiles for its attractions. With the previous calculations, we came to the final amount of 150,000 pesos considering materials, production, and installation.
Our project also meets the following UN Sustainable Development Goals. Primarily clean and affordable energy, since our project creates sustainable energy that can help to reduce climate change and pollution. Also, sustainable cities and communities, because our project generates sustainable energy, and not completely, but clean water and climate action.
The piezoelectric floor requires simple but constant maintenance so we can secure good function. It is important to keep the tiles clean, constantly check their cables, their connections, protect them from humidity, and change damaged pieces. With these curves, preferable twice a year, its lifespan can last from around 10 to 12 years. This way, we can demonstrate that our project is an efficient form of generating sustainable energy.
Our project will be implemented in between the attractions of the park, like wave pools, water slides, and splash zones. Let me give you some examples. We can add piezoelectric tiles on the splash zones in the areas with fountains and the giant tray that throw water with enough pressure to activate the piezoelectric unit. Another example is the wave pool. Here, waves are constantly created, generating pressure. So if we add to the wall piezoelectric tiles, we can take advantage of the pressure made by the waves.
And now, why is our project better? Well, our project is aiming to use an alternative and sustainable form of energy to reduce the use of damaging oils for the creation of electrical energy. Also, thanks to this, the water park will be able to spend less money on electricity bills. And finally, the water we reuse from that was already used in the swimming pools and attractions will have another purpose, so it doesn't completely go to waste.
In conclusion, our project hydraulic piezoelectric floor is a sustainable way to create clean energy for the future water park in Guadalupe. It combines piezoelectricity and hydroelectric energy to generate the electricity for water pressure. With this system, we can reuse the water from the water park and to generate the illumination. This project also promotes the use of renewable energy instead of using contaminating oils. Even though it costs high, its invention is to create a better future. Our idea also supports the ONU goal to the clean energy and sustainable cities. We believe that our project can do a real change in our society. With teamwork and dedication, we can create a better and more sustainable world. Thanks for your attention. We can bring the actual functional prototype because it failed, but there's a video on that we show. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you, girls.